What is going on, guys? Welcome to Rock Talk with your host, Alex Alexander. Guys, today, like I said yesterday and I made that video, we are going to be discussing Retrospective by the Buffalo Springfield. Guys, this is one of the coolest and most influential bands of all time, period. Let's take a look at that cover. Phenomenal, guys. This is 60s psychedelia written all over it, guys. And let's take a look at the back. Once again, collecting records. This is what you're getting. You get to own the physical copy and the artwork. So cool. So, why do I love greatest hits? Why am I not? Now, hold on. Buffalo Springfield has 3 studio albums. Of course, I don't have those 3 studio albums, but I do have the greatest hits. Why do I love this album so much? Is because you're getting the best of the best of the best of their music right here. And their catalog isn't that huge, but this for me, this is where it's at. And I love this. You get a great blend of the entire sound of the group. So let's talk about Buffalo Springfield, guys. Okay, so they were around 1966 to 1968. I mean, this is a short-lived band. You know, I mean, these guys weren't around that long, but they were a super group in their own right. And what did these guys do? I mean, 2 of the members would go on to form one of my favorite bands of all time, Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, guys. And let's talk about the members who were in this group. Neil Young, the legend himself. I mean, unbelievable. You got Bruce Palmer, Dewey Martin, Stephen Stills, and Richie Furay is all in this group. And guys, let me tell you right now, these guys rocked. I mean, these guys, you saw them live. So let's talk about that live performance of this group. So I saw an interview with Stephen Stills, and he was talking about how the records might come across, especially when you're spinning them on a vinyl player or when you're listening to them on Spotify or anything. Here's the thing. The way that music was recorded, especially back in the day, 50s, 60s, 70s, early 70s, music, the way that the volume that they were recorded at kind of will come out lower in the speakers. So some of that bass, that, heavy guitar and stuff doesn't necessarily translate through the speakers as well. You might have to crank it really up, or if you have a really nice, sound system, you can raise that bass up and it'll help out, of course, but you might have a little bit of a challenge with this. But the reason why, what Stephen Stills said was, listen to us live. We were a force to be reckoned with. We were ferocious. We were furious when we went out there. I mean, we played the guitar and the drums and the bass and everything else and the vocals like we were there to take over. And man, that's exactly what they did. I've seen them play live on YouTube. I've seen videos and clips and audios. Man, they were hitting, especially. Now, one of my favorite guys, Neil Young, the way he approaches the electric guitar, he hits that guitar. He attacks it so percussively, so passionately. And guys, it comes through, in my opinion, it even comes through in the record. Now, right here, what are they super known for? Of course, the song For What It's Worth. This is a phenomenal, phenomenal song. It is, it just sounds like the 60s. I mean, this song just sounds like that. Like if you were to, have a movie about the 60s, this song, input, bam, that's it. That's the sound of it, the soundtrack of the whole thing. It is so phenomenal. And it has great guitar riffs and, in my opinion, a fantastic vocal delivery. Followed up on this record by a song Mr. Soul. This is where Neil Young comes alive, and he comes slamming with that electric guitar. And it's a great song. It's hard hitting. The rest of the songs on here they go from nice rockin' songs to beautiful acoustic, really focusing on the message of lyric and maybe the delivery of blending the instruments. What I love so much about the Buffalo Springfield, and of course, ties into what is going to eventually become Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, is the way that they use folk music. The beautiful acoustic singer-songwriter, sort of that Joan Baez kind of vibe, and they're able to coordinate it and work it with the electric guitar too, and it has this beautiful acoustic, electric, and it's everything that you want on a record. Folks, it is phenomenal. It's just phenomenal. Guys, these, they weren't around that long, 1966 through 1968. They have this dreamy, they are psychedelic, they are rockin', they are blues, they are folk. They're everything that you want. Folks, if you want to check out a great sounding album, a great storytelling through the songs, a great band, folks, check out the Buffalo Springfield Now. I look online, this album, new, $25 on Amazon if you guys want to go over there and get this album. It's a phenomenal listen, and I highly recommend it. Guys, we have a lot coming up here on Rock Talk. It's not just this album, but it'll be plenty more albums as well as content. We're going to be showing live, me playing live. I'm going to review the gear that I have, as well as I will be going to the studio very soon, and I'm going to record the entire process, and I want you guys to be able to see that and kind of come with me on the journey of it. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Again, if there's anything that you would like to see me review, talk about, any albums you want me to discuss, if you have any questions about my gear, any questions about the channel, let me know, and I would love to answer it with you. And guys, we're just going to keep this rocking. Thank you so much. Once again, I'm your host, Alex Alexander. This has been Rock Talk.